Okay, so I am reviewing the Coredy R650. Getting it started. This is the new machine, and my dog called a pet hair. That's the old machine. My Hoover Rogue that I used to have, it died after 2 years, 3 months. I'm gonna compare because these are the only two machines I ever had and I used. So with the Coredy, what I like is it's low. It's a lot lower than my Big Bertha over here. As you see, it was pretty tall, I guess you could say, which made getting under certain areas like in my kitchen, underneath my dishwasher, used to get stuck under there. So with the Coredy, it is low, so it gets under places that my Rogue did not get under. Like, well, it could have got under there, but you know what I'm saying. Just got it yesterday, so I used it last night. And some of the things that I did not like is my little transitions into the kitchen and away from the kitchen. It got stuck in this area, but it does have a booster, which I don't know why they just don't have one setting. But this used to be the area where my Rogue did it without any hiccup. It used to go around and didn't touch it. Then as it got older, it looked like it started to run into the carpet. So I don't know why it started doing that at the end of its life. But this strip really does work. You see, got to do some mopping afterwards. But the Coredy will not go over that strip. But since I have another transition from here, it's been getting stuck in this corner area. And it's coming this way now. So you might even actually see it. Now, one thing, I know that the Rogue had a lot of bad reviews. But I enjoyed the Rogue a lot. I just wished it didn't die on me. Okay, there's a big piece of hair. They're going to get it. Yeah. So, dog cage over here. So really what I love my Rogue, even though it had a lot of bad reviews. I'm one of the people who was actually liking the Rogue. Now you can see it's not going in any type of pattern. It just started in the house and just kept going. Now when I had my Rogue, it would definitely go and do the front room and then do the kitchen and then head to the living room and then do the dining area. So that's another difference. This one just goes all over the place at any time, anywhere. It doesn't like it's doing any kind of pattern. It does have a nice little remote. So maybe if I just gotta learn the remote. But what I learned was, see right now it's pretty much stuck because I didn't even want it to come in this room. So I'm gonna cut it off. Found out it was eating my cord up. So I should have shut the door because I just really want to show it how it works in here. So let me get it back started. It's pretty durable. Now let me see. They got a function here where it should just, see, is it gonna get stuck or is it gonna, Okay, that time it did not get stuck, but it's been getting stuck right here on this transition area where the Rogue definitely didn't get stuck. I don't know, because of the motor. Now, see where it says max. So I just got it last night, that's why it's still in the packaging. I can hit max and the motor gets a little bit louder. I guess it gets stronger. But it did get stuck last night with the high power motor. Okay. So far so good. But it looked like it literally gets stuck on that corner. So now that I speed up the motor, it might not get stuck. So it does have a couple of patterns. If you wanted to do just around the angles of the walls of the house, target area, which it should still be learning. It's mapping out the place. That's why I'm not being too hard on it right now. The bad reviews from the Rogue, it was saying that it had trouble mapping houses. And when I first got my Rogue, yeah, the first 1 or 2 times it really didn't know the area, but the more I used it, the better that it got. I just didn't wish Big Bertha died on me, but I really enjoyed that one. Like I said, this strip really works. It did not. It went on top of it, but it would not go over it. We're not going to play right now. I don't want to play with the ball. But as you can see, okay, so it should be going up and down, up and down. So that's why I moved my couch a little bit further out. And as you see, those are spots, so I just got to mop that up. But last night on the low setting, I had a piece of paper. It didn't hit it on the low setting, but it got it on the big setting. So after it's finished sweeping, I'm definitely going to mop. So right there, that's where it got stuck over and over again. It just kept going in the same. It wasn't like it went into any kind of pattern. It would just go into the same location over and over again. So I don't know why I did that, but it's the first time I ever seen that happen. I'm used to the road going up and back down, and then making sure the areas are clean. As you can see, it's getting close to that line, and it stops. So actually, I used it last night. It shouldn't be a lot pat here because I used it 2 or 3 times just to get it up. That's why I did not want to jump to conclusions. See, now it's getting over the hump a little bit better. So I don't know if it wasn't just fully charged last night, but like I said, I know it needs to be dusted. And see right there, it will not go across the line to get to my fluffy rug over here. And it picks up a lot of hair from my dog. And now it's going in the kitchen. That's why I said it's just random. I'm not used to a robot vac. Like I said, it's just so random where it goes. But I don't know if it changed since it's actually fully charged. And you know, when you first get it in, it's charged, but it's not fully charged. So, but I do like that it can get under low areas. Hopefully the technology, it gets bumped there, but it wasn't a hard bump. Just hopefully that the areas, it'll clean the whole place. One negative is when it gets full, unlike the Rogue has a flap where you empty the bin so particles can't come back out. What I noticed with the Coredy, it doesn't have a flap. So when it says full, number one, you'll find big patches of, like, I got dog hair in big patches. If you remember the first of the video, that was one of the patches that it dumped out because it couldn't hold anymore. It could hold more, but it just goes straight in the middle. The sides are empty, while the where it comes in at is full. So it's not a way to disperse it evenly. Like right now, it's getting around the corners. The next thing is it doesn't have a light. Like on the road, when it's full, you'll see a red light on top. I haven't seen that thus far on the Coredy. There's not a light or something to say, hey, I'm full, change me. Because I guess because you are getting a bigger size bin where it empties, but it's really kind of useless. I don't want to say useless, but once like I said, it just fills up in the middle. The sides are still empty while the middle is full, so it doesn't spread it evenly once it's sweeping it up. So that was another negative. Like I said, I love the Rogue while other people's didn't, but it just died on me, and like a little bit over 2 years in, I didn't know how to get it fixed. I tried to take it to one of the places that fix vacuums. They said that it's some kind of patent on it where they couldn't do it. Like I said, what you're seeing now are just spots. I got to do a lot of mopping, but I will definitely show you at the end. Like, okay, now there's some hair right there. It should come back and get it, but I don't know when. So, like I said, it's just kind of not a pattern type of machine. Like I said, if I started a Rogue, it would have went up and down for about 15 feet of area, and then after it did that, it went to another area. This one kind of just, like I said, it gets kind of random where it goes. So I don't know if that's just me not knowing how to work it. Let's see, here's some dust. Let's knock that down. Let's see if we get that. But like I said, I like it. I can't say that I love it. And my dog kind of like it. He was more scared of Big Bertha over there than anything. But you can see the size differential, how tall it is over the Coredy. So, like I said, I just don't understand the patterns that it's going to. You know, I would like for it to hit the sides a little bit more, but it's kind of, like I said, just randomly, wait, excuse me, that was a bad burp. And like I said, it was getting stuck on it's not going to do it now. It might have been just low charge, but I got this after I seen a review. Like, okay, there's a piece of a dirt lint. Let's see, it might not never hit it. And it's going right back over here to where it already did. And like I said, it's just, okay, here we go. It might get stuck, it might get stuck. Like I said, that's not dirt, that's just a spot I need to clean up. But like I said, well, okay. And you see that it went into an angle to the wall, not actually just going up all the way up the wall. So I don't know if it's just part of the mapping features until it gets ready and knows what to do. But like I said, right now I do appreciate the Hoover Rogue with all its bad reviews a little bit better than this one. It's not you can set it to like if I want to set it to start in the wee hours of the morning, I can. You know, I could set it to go when it's ready. But okay, now I got the door shut, so it should know that you can't get through the door, which it did. But it won't get to the sides of. Now let's try this setting here. This one, that's so it can hit the side. So let's see what it does now. It should be searching for the side. Okay. Okay, now it's hitting the side, but it should do that automatically, I would think. Alright. So we're in my little bar area. So after it finishes up under the bar, got a lot of drink. After it finishes, then I will show you how much dust it collected. Even though, I mean, like I said, I ran it like 2 or 3 times last night. It shouldn't be a lot, but it does pick up a lot. Yeah, right now it's going all the way around, getting the edges, which it should do automatically. I shouldn't have to put it on anything special to do such a thing. Uh-oh, I think it's stuck. See, that's where it got stuck at. And it just kept going back to that spot getting stuck. So let's see if it can get itself out. See, like I said, it's bad. I never had this problem with the Rogue. The transition from this floor to this floor was really quite simple. So it's not even like going back and forth. It's like, if I wasn't watching it, I wonder how long it would be stuck there. With the Rogue, I can just let it go. I can leave the house, whatever. But when I get home, it docked itself. Oh, okay, there. So I don't know. It looked like all of a sudden it gets thought about it and kept moving. But here we go. It hasn't even went up under here yet. So, but I know I switched it to another mode. I don't know if it was ever going to get to it. That's why I said it's just so random. And I was so used to the Rogue cleaning one section of the house. It would go and clean the front room first. And then, hey, we're talking good stuff about you. I know you didn't get any good reviews. I'm sorry you died, but it would come in here and clean in here first, go in and out the chairs, then it'll start in here. It looked like it kind of knew where, it'll map out an area and just do all this area, and then do this little area, come in the kitchen, start randomly doing the kitchen, around here, and then even, like I said at the beginning, it was great. It would come in here, go all the way down, it'll even go through the little excess area here that I got, and it'll just sweep up against it, but it wouldn't run into it to the end. One of the things when it died, I caught it on top of it, so that was kind of unusual. So I don't know why this is pushed back, but all right. So, now it's back going this way. So I'm gonna empty it and just show you how much it did pick up. Okay, it is going. It's getting all the corners now. Great. Okay, in the little area. So it's not anything different. Make sure that's shut. The Rogue did the same. It would get the corners really good. And I got all this dust on my hand. Put this dust down. All right. Little dust and stuff like this. But it's so random, I don't even know where it's going. Now it's going around. You can see how tall it is. It's about 1 more inch. So, that inch played a lot because with the dishwasher. Let me see if it gets that. like dust bunny over here that I was looking at earlier. Right there. Let's see if it gets it, and yeah, I got it. Like I said, it's okay, but really more use to how the roll clean. I just kind of like the pattern it took. And when I looked at the review, it says that it did really good patterns, but I don't know if it's just like in the early stages, it's got to learn the layout, but I guess time will tell. Let's see if it gets that. Yeah, it got right up. So it's going around now. It's going to try to, it's not going to fit in here. Plant. Oh, okay, I won't. It will go around that chair leg. I did see that. Let's see. Oh, okay, got that bunny right there, a little dust bunny that was in the corner. But it must be full because it spit it back out. So, let me stop it. And with the department, you got a compartment right here where you just lift up on it. Like that. Okay, see what I say? It just goes right in the middle. It doesn't, you still got room on the sides. But since it only goes right in the middle and it comes through here, see how much we just picked up? It didn't look like it was dirty, but see, and well, I said there was a flap here on the Hoover Road where once it's full, it wouldn't come back out. So that concludes, and all you do now is just empty it. My thoughts on the Coredy R650. It did have some good reviews, but I mean, I'll probably give it a 4 out of 5 stars. All right.